Today for our 2-minute drill, we're going to talk a little bit about late planting, how that's going to affect our corn hybrid decisions over the next few weeks. So today's May 6th. We're getting a lot of questions right now on, okay, should I start switching to earlier hybrids before we get going here? And, based on our planting date studies, there's a few things to take in consideration. So let's say, for example, you're planting in a window from 103-day RM to up to 110-day RM, for example. So what we're going to tell you, typically from our data, after May 21 is when we start to see those harvest moistures increase more rapidly. So what we would typically recommend is, stay with your original planting range up until that May 21st time frame, for example. We selected those hybrids for a reason. Either one, yield for that particular farm, two, defensive characteristics, and so on. So we really want to stick with those to maximize yield, right? And at the end of the day, we also got to remember that heat units throughout the summer, so June, July, August, how many heat units we get ultimately determine how wet or dry our corn is going to be at harvest. Planting day does have an impact, and we'll talk a little bit about that as well. But we want to stick with our original plan as long as we can. Now, if we get past that May 21 time frame, then we got to start taking a look at that later end of our RM, right? So if we were 103 to 110 originally in our plan, let's start taking a look at that 106 to 110 range first and say, okay, let's bring that back down to the earlier range of our RM, maybe 103, 104 day, after that May 21 time frame. We got a little bit of time there then. If we get towards that very tail end of May or even that first week of June, then we obviously have to get more aggressive on making those changes, right? So maybe now we're down to that 100-day or 97 or 95-day RM product to try to help manage our harvest moisture the best we can. So that's what we'd make a recommendation right now. Hopefully we catch a break here over the next week or two on these rains and miss a little bit of that and get some going. But like always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to give us a call. Thanks.